So if you did click on this video, there is a profound spiritual message. For me, the vortex just like simply opened yesterday, and I just want to get the full out of it because I was really in a very healing state these weeks, and the moment that I've been through that healing and I'm like feeling like the vortex is open, I feel like I need to take advantage of it. Okay, like we're going to take the full advantage of it. We've got the divine guardian coming through. Okay, this is a time of significant spiritual growth and healing for you. You're protecting during these times of by the love and strength of Divine Mother Isis. Relax and allow your transformation to happen. Your divine guardian protects you now. Let go and trust unconditionally in what is happening for you, as there is only divine love beneath the surface of the present situation. So this is absolutely in alignment with most of the readings that I've done these days, and you have a divine guardian around you. And I just want to share an experience that I had that really made a shift, that some people would say like, okay, that's really crazy, like are you gone crazy? And it wasn't, okay, because it truly helped me. Okay, and I wasn't feeling that well, and I was really thinking deeply about things and going into patterns and like going like, you know, layers by layers and layers until you get stuck in that layer modus of like a little bit of the shadow, right? Like it's a shadow work that you're doing. And I went out and I was walking, and I sat down at like a little beach, and obviously there are a lot of swans here, right? So it's not like something like superficial, no. But as I was going deep into like a spiral of like dark thoughts of like, you know, maybe like the victimhood mentality type of thoughts, let's say that. Now all of a sudden, like on my right corner in the eye, there was a swan that was like literally doing like a show, like literally she was doing like a broad show, like up with her wings and just like, you know, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever, you know, like didn't pay too much attention afterwards. I was just like, okay, noted. And I was just going back into my spiral, and then like she literally passed me by and she looked me in the eye. She was like super close. She was just like this. She stopped right in front of me, and I just felt like an energy shift from my toes up until my like head, throughout my spine, and it kind of like reopened my heart to like filled it with love, like the grace and love that I received at that point. It was euphoric. And again, trust me, I'm seeing swans every day, so it's not like something weird. But the way that she gave me that healing was so profound that I knew like, okay, that was a divine guardian energy of protection, of like, you know, something coming to life, and an energy that you cannot describe any other than a divine energy. So be mindful of those energies that will happen, because this is going to be a timing, especially now we have like these the Lion's Gate and all the energies amplifying. Take advantage of that, because it's like the universe, the nature and everything around it will give you that healing. Expand your thinking in that. You got spiritual growth coming through, and it says you have divine wisdom, and it's like your divine guardian is trying to teach you like, hey, you are spiritually growing. You are receiving a lot of wisdom, and wisdom does come from disappointment, grief, pain, heartbreak, betrayal, like loss. Like these are all lessons for you to learn and to grow. You know, it's very yeah, divine. The rising sun here, a dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you, one of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is won through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within is being born. Now, this is where it's leading to, is the divine consciousness. Check that last video that I posted. Is the rising sun after a difficult period. And I know a lot of people have been through that period. So please do not think that you're the only one. And also do not get confused by people that are behaving or acting as if they're having like the best time. And some people actually do, but there are also a lot of misconceptions and false narratives around that. Okay, and Spirit is really asking you to stay focused. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target, and you will make your mark. Write down your mood board, where write down your intentions. Like, where is it that you want to go? What type of life do you want to live? Do you feel like your life has become stuck in a routine? Like, really think clearly about where your life is focusing in terms of intentions. Okay, like, what is your bucket list about? Like, yeah, here, goddess of the unknown. A new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove fear and embrace the unknown. And goddess of beauty, you are a wondrous being of light. There's nothing to change and fix. This lets me know that you've really done the amount of work. And it will always, you will always need to do the work, but you have, those that clicked on this video, you know that you've done a lot of hard work and that your life is changing in a way that you still don't know how that is going to unfold. That's like the transitioning process. You may have different interests, different hobbies, different lifestyle, different, everything is changing to another timeline for you. It's like a different timeline, and that itself brings some sort of uncertainty. The uncertainty of like, but what if I would never have that fun or have that life again or this? But what you don't realize is that something is shifting to a higher consciousness, and because you haven't really seen what else is out there, you think like, whoa, maybe I'm going downwards. But a lot of you are getting an alignment upwards. And it's that misillusion that people actually put on you. Whereas if you would look at your life and yourself and your well-being, you would be like, yeah, I'm actually doing much better. But people would say like, well, actually that is not better. It's like, no. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. Only you will know, okay? But only you will know. If you know that your life is not where you want to be, then you have to strip down the layers of where that is coming from. And that's like a painful realization. And it's like you need to look very deeply into your own mirror. And not everyone is capable or able to do that. For example, is your vision board of like 2 years ago still in alignment with who you truly are today? Or are you just simply holding on to it because that was at one point what you assumed to be a success? Like everything changes, like as time goes by, as experiences happen, the world changes, everything changes. But what is, that's why you need to question. Wow. See, this is what it is. This is the King of Pentacles, the star, and this is either where you need to be headed, okay, or where some of you are heading or want to head. So please comment down below if you are A or B, if you are there or if you are moving towards that place or you want that. Because what I'm seeing here, first a sip of water, is someone that has everything regulated, a lot of things in control, financially, work-wise, career, but also in your daily routines. You are feeling stable within yourself. You have some sort of consistency that has been growing over time into you feeling like your character has set itself, okay? Like you know who you are, you know your character, you know what you bring to the table, what you do for work, what you stand for, just basic, not basic, it's like a full-grown individuality that knows where you stand for. That's the King of Pentacles. Then we have the Star. This is a cluster, okay? The cluster. Star, the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups. Reaching that point of stability and growth and maybe self-control and self-respect in your life. That's the King of Pentacles. Loyal to yourself, loyal to your boundaries, loyal to your also your surrounding, the people that you love. It, like, the star is the dark, right? Like, it's in the dark, but it's the star twinkling, and it brings like hope and renewal. Okay, it's like, you know who is there for you when times get rough, when there is darkness around you. You know what that is, and that itself is enough for you to know who to give your energy to and who will be reciprocating you. And it comes from you choosing wisely. And the Hierophant is the number 5, which does talk about like values. It talks about like your priorities, your beliefs, and like the higher energies. Okay, like that's like the higher consciousness. And it can be 3-4 wise people that truly are an anchor in life, but also in terms of wisdom that they share, that you can actually grow with through difficulties. And that, with the Three of Cups compared, is like friendships that are based on mutual values and again, it's not necessarily beliefs, but it's like mutual respect, mutual priorities, mutual understanding, mutual, not bringing people down, not gossiping. Like those are values, okay? And some people value that. Some people value a certain way of being and justify themselves in it. But some other people value intelligence. And some people value mutual respect, mutual care, mutual understanding, mutual prioritizing your own life, taking accountability. And that's where you're headed. And that's what you have learned through the star. Okay, the star is in that darkness. And I said it in the other video as well. It's like some people would say, like, not always, I'm just giving an example, right? Like, oh, but why are you so negative? It's like, no, it's not about being negative. Everything has a dark and a light side. That's called the spiritual belief of like the yin and the yang. And it's like, it's as weird as saying, like, when it's daylight is the sun, it's light. But when it's dark and it's night, I can't keep in my head like, oh my God, it's light. No, it's like reality is dark, and there is both ways, always. So if I could say, like, okay, these are leaves, beautiful green, like they have a very nice color, but they are fake leaves. I don't get something negative. I'm just looking at the reality. That's what the star card, right? Like, it's the reality of the star that is lightening and that shows you that there is going to be light the next day. But that doesn't take away that at night, it's dark. And when I say it's dark at night, trust me, where I live is dark at night. I don't know, maybe a lot of people have like a lot of things around, but I have a darkness at night. I don't get negative when I say it's dark. And it's like, if people think like, oh, that's negative, it's like, no, it's reality, and everything has downsides and upsides. And if we tend to ignore the dark side and we only try to live in like the fluffy side, then that is an illusion. And anyone that says to you that you are elusive, they are an illusion. Mic drop. Mic drop. And some will understand, some won't, but your subconscious will guide you in that. That's the transformation that you're going through. And then we have the unconditional love. So whatever you do, your love has been felt. Just know that you're made out of unconditional love. It's like that true essence. It does not mean to give that freely, but when you do give it freely, trust me that people will not forget it that easily. And that is your power within you. And you will always pour into yourself now. Like, it's not always pouring onto others, the love and kindness that you have. You've done that. They mistreated you or they did something else with it. But that love that you have within yourself, do not let anyone take that away. That's unconditional love. And you just need to, you know, not grant access to everyone expecting that they will love you unconditionally back, because that's not on them. That's not their job. It's not. Never forget that. It's no one's job to love you back. No one's job. No. The more that you give does not equal to receive back. You can expect it back. You can want it back, but it does not give you the also not the entitlement that you will get it back. It's just the way it is. It's just like, you know, the fox that sent like the donkey to the lion and said like, oh, he said that he wanted to make you the king, and the donkey goes to the lion. You think the lion is not going to eat the donkey? It will. That's the way it is, right? So be careful of that. Be like, think about it and let me know what you think about it, because this goes deep and I like to go deep. So see you in the next one. Take care.